Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, and it's time to consider, well, time to continue the Darkside Detective, A Fumble in the Dark. And we're still working on that first case. Alright, now we have, Alright, Dooley's clues. Notes from the call with Dooley. Let's take them to my apartment and look them over. Alright. So we gotta go back to the apartment. Go to the apartment. Okay. Well, this is it. Affordable towers. Hey, I warned you that the occult doesn't pay well. I am feeling a strong energy from this place. It has special meaning for you. It's where I live. I feel as if you've been here before. Yes, because I live here. Perhaps in a past life. I got a good feeling about this detective. Yes? This is the phone booth Dooley would call from when he went outside looking for a lift. My local laundrette, they take pride in poor service, which people seem to like, ironically. I lost the top there. Gave them 5 stars. Excellent bad service. That's where the superintendent watches from to make sure you don't have any guests over. I expect this entourage will bite me in the ass at least review time, but if it saves Dooley, it's worth it. I wish my building came with a fire escape. Alright. Okay, let's get to work. Yeah. So what's the plan? Well, I found a ritual that can get him back. If I know where he is, we have the clue. We have the clues, we just have to figure it out and gather the ritual components. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Right, let's cross-reference what Dooley said with my map and see if we can locate him. Okay. This is all the info I have on the city. I just have to find some place that matches what I know about where Dooley was. We have 3 clues. If we cross-reference them with all this, we should find him. Yeah, slow and steady should do it. We'll scratch off everywhere he isn't and see what's left. Easy. What the Granny Dooley. Granny Dooley, the Dooley family matriarch, loves to dote on her family. Very busy social life, loves to talk. Star sign, you never ask a lady that. Making use of free travel pass. Hobby. Occupation, busybody. Can speak Latin? No. Fun fact, used to be in love with the knowledge vampire Count Facula. Okay. Retirement home. Shifty Acres, in our world it's a retirement home. In the Darkside it's retired homes. A plane of houses that have had their mortgages paid off so they are free to roam these acres in their old age. Home of books like The Beginner's Guide to Disembowelment, Supernatural, The Dark Art of Summoning Cold Food and Economic Unrest, and 26 Sorrows with Tales for Troubled Teens. It's a Blood Wolf badge. The first of many badges that Blood Wolves earn. Spider owns a costume shop. The numbers 17 place in Lone Lake for some of your costuming needs. Star sign Griffin plays the invisible flute. Shopkeeper, no, can't speak. Dislikes dressing up. Okay. We were talking to Dooley on a phone. I could hear somebody playing music in the background. Dooley is somewhere inland. The polytuplets. Amalgamation of people sewn into one being. Identify as New Age commune travel. The the streets to spread the good world of oneism, storing fresh recruits as they find them. Oneism loves playing Twister with themselves. One-person band can speak Latin. No, 5% of all missing person cases are found in the polytuplets. Nuala, a literally fiery-haired redhead who I met in my travels. See me studying academic dismantling in TLU, with the hopes of being its last student. Phoenix plays the pyrophone. Student can't speak Latin, dislikes hats. Dave the Tentacle, my old pal. Pipes and vents dwelling Dave. Purple. Caressing bums. Tentacle. No. Seems to be able to travel between worlds using plumbing. Lansing Lee. The Darkside's #1 busker. Tile he won in a gladiatorial, non-musical matchup, apparently. Calamari, eyeballing cats. I'll figure out their game one day. Busker. No. A guitar to the face slows most people down. Who's this? Belle. Proprietor of the Baroness Banishment Barroom. Very privately, I had to talk to her through a hole in the door. Unresolved attachment styles, vandalization of public amenities, forceful dresser no, collects 2 sculptures, and the last 2, the lullaby ladies. A gaggle of old ladies who move from place to place, waking up sleeping babies before they slip back into the shadows to find another resting toddler. Various walking babies cackling at the parents and leaving, retired, no, they won't let me cross the bridge 4, I have to go around. Alright. What's the campsite? Not as a spot as it does on the bright side, but it does have its fair share of cult activity and people fleeing from serial killers. Carnival. If you think the carnivals are garish places back home, you should see a Darkside one. No, Vince running the show here, so things are a little easier to understand, if a little less charming. Trout of the world. Dooley's last known location before a genie whisked him away a year ago. They were talking to Dooley on a phone. Switchboard. This is not being destroyed in the Darkside. Instead, they gave it a seat on the city council. I would have expected it to be useless, but turns out it's very well connected. A restaurant, which seems to be a place you go to have people layer extra clothes on you. Chinatown, one place in the city with no Chinese citizens. Lone Lake's Mall, the Darkside's mega mall, is full of abandoned shops that punchers come to leave their franchise fanciest things in. Okay. Oh! Now let's see. Alright. That! Let's start looking at things now. There's no phone here. So I'm going to say this is out. Retirement home, there's a phone there. Carnival, I don't see a phone. It's a campsite. Okay, there's a phone there. Bells. No phone. Switchboard. I'm going to leave that on the list, because there could be a phone there. Laundromat. There's a phone there. My local laundromat in the bright side. Something always goes wrong with a wash, but my other options are a journey away. On Dooley's schedule. LLPD. The main precinct of Lone Lake and home of the Brightside Division, the criminally overfunded counterpart to my Darkside-related department. I don't see a phone there. Don's Mansion. An oddly unburnt mansion belonging to Alcorp's own, the soul of which is now running around loose in the Darkside in the body of his Brightside counterpart, currently unoccupied. No phone. Lake accident. The second lake is focused more on business and, of course, terrible accidents. Oh, Pier 13. There's a phone there. Turns out the city's main black market is located here, which apparently everyone knew but me, including Dooley. It's in his schedule to look for gifts here. Library, home of the books, no phone. Chinatown, no phone. Lone Lake Mall, there's a phone there. Graveyard, I see no phone. And Chief Dooley's house. Chief Dooley lives here in the Darkside. Patricia, her husband, and Buzz visit, as does Granny Dooley. Okay. So, we ruled out all those. I could hear somebody playing music in the background, and Dooley is somewhere inland. Islands, this cluster island just off camp where we met Idol. So, that's, I'm certain that's not going to be, it. That's inland. This is obviously not inland. Laundromat, so it could be. Switchboard. You know, I don't see a phone there, so I'm going to tick that off. And, okay. I could hear somebody playing music in the background. Okay, so Spider's not one of the people. Grandma Dooley. You know what? I don't think any of the locations with her because she can't play music. Which means that you're out. Alright. Dave the Tentacle does not play music. So, that leaves, you out. Wait! The laundromat? That matches. I think we found him. He's outside this building. He's been waiting outside for me to find him. Well, you found him. Now let's go get him back. Yeah, to the roof. Plan. How did you manage to kill Fake Plan? A bag of Dooley's old clothes that I grabbed from his gym locker. Gonna need these. Okay. You're out there, buddy, and I'm gonna find you. Well, we almost found candles. I'm gonna need these for the ritual. Okay. Bin. Ignore that. It's all rubbish notes from failed attempts to find Dooley. And what looks like a drawing of the two of you. What? I'm a doodler. Cat? PD? Hey there, PD. It's not feeding time yet. PD like police department? That's the one. I sense you're lying. PD stands for placeholder Dooley. Told you I was psychic. I have the chocolate in my pocket for the ritual. Alright! Anything in evidence boxes, various things I managed to take from the Darkside division before Chief Scully had it all sealed up. Is that copy of Ripley's casted or not? It is. It's where I found the ritual that will bring Dooley back. How does it work? Well, Darkside portals are usually anchored. A portal from here will always go to the same place in the Darkside. Usually, but not always. There's here location mirror there. Here's locations mirror there. But this ritual, it opens more of a vacuum than a portal. You point it to a place, give it a signature to lock onto, and it sucks them back. Great, fine. Now let's figure out where he is and cast it. Yeah. It's going to work. Thanks. What's that? My computer. I didn't know you could get them so big. It must be so fast. Old case files. What's this? Nothing to see. Office Halloween party. Okay. I like it. We won second place. Well, I think you were robbed. We were, but King won first place by going as himself because the likeness was uncanny. Okay. Am I ready to go to the roof? Yep. This will do. We can perform the ritual here. I just need to mark some glyphs here, light some candles, and place down something of his. Lots of cheap talk. Oh, this here, that goes there, and voila! We just place these here. I have a lighter. Great! We'll put the bag here. That's everything. Now let's see what happens. The wind is picking up. There's a lot of psychic energy. And I'm not even making that up this time. I think it's working. Detective? It worked! Does anyone have something to eat? I'm starving. It definitely worked. What was it like? Nobody has ever spent that long over there before. It was fine. Hard to get around. Terrible public transport. Trains are always on time, so I kept missing them. I'm just glad to be home. Thanks, Detective. I knew you'd find a way. Thanks. Sorry it took so long. Detective? Yeah? What's up, prawn folder? Meanwhile... Uh-oh. Case closed. Well, we solved the first case. And now we go to the next one. Twilight Years. With Dooley back, we're off to visit his nanny over in Shifty Acres. Twilight Years. Let's hope this second case doesn't take as long as the first one then. What a day. Yeah, whoever that welcome back party at the station was for must be gutted to have been pulled out of retirement. Billy, that was a welcome back party for you. For me? Then why did we leave? You wanted to see your nan. Ugh, I'm such a dork. Anyway, let's go see Annie. What did you bring her? A gift. Yeah, I see that, but what kind of gift? Secret one. Oh boy. Stay off the grass, and other drugs too. Twin Lakes number 7 retirement home. I'm sorry they didn't reinstate the division, Detective. It's okay. Solving normal crimes is important too. At least they paid to get the Popomoto repaired. She's looking as good as ever. Better than ever, like brand new. Newer even. I had to fight with the mechanics, but she's the best car on the force now. Don't you listen to him, Moto. You are looking sick and he'll come around. To the bins. Well, let's go inside. This place is eerily quiet. Stack of tabloids for keeping the residents up to speed on local happenings. Rolling Bones for local pop culture deaths. Classic Rocks for any budding geologists. And Enemy for keeping track of your foes. Oh, they also have coupons for businesses in the area. One place is selling secondhand potatoes, another's offering to wash all your books for half price, and a third touts hauntings. 3 ghosts for the angst of 1. I love this city. There's a lot of interesting coupons here. I should make a note to cut them out before I leave. Fire extinguisher. Good to see health and safety standards are being met. East Wing. Car park sign. Old people are for life, not just for Christmas. True. Why would I pay for a phone when there's already one right here? Okay, let's go West Wing. More rooms. Painting. I'd love to visit an old castle like that someday. Me too. We should book a holiday. Are you not a little wary of holidays nowadays? What? Why would I be? Ah, that's the spirit, buddy. There's the station. Locker room. supply cause not of interest to us. Nice to see a little green around the place. Staff room. No, those are her room, detective. No, those are her room, detective. More rooms. We're here! Annie's room. Let's not disturb anyone we don't have to. Out to the courtyard. Knock, knock. Nana, it's me, Patrick, and I have the detective. I have the detective Francis with me. Sorry, boys, it's all a bit manic out there. I'm not opening the door until everyone calms down. Nanny Dooley, it's me, Francis. What do you mean that it's manic out here? Oh, all sorts of people swinging from the ceiling, large parties, carjackers, you name it, it's happening. It seems pretty calm to... Oh. Should we? Yeah, we probably should. Okay, Nanny, you leave it to us. We'll find and retire any retirees who are out of line. Billy, we're not retiring anybody. Speak for yourself. But we will look around the place. Put out that chair and see what else is happening. Alright. We gotta put that chair out. Oh, somebody put the chair out already. Super. Is it safe to come out yet? Sort of, maybe. That's not very reassuring, you know. We're police. Is that more reassuring? Yes. Wait, are you real police or that comedy division Patrick Dooley is in? We're a real department. Not according to him. Hey there, ask her about that burning wheelchair, eh? What's going on around here? The residents are full of energy today. It's proving hard to track and calm them all down. Track them down? Yeah, they have free reign. It isn't a prison camp. This isn't a prison camp, Patrick. We don't have location monitors on the patients. Not anymore. Where did that burning wheelchair come from? I think some of the residents were trying to get some chairs up onto the roof. Maybe it's linked to that. Honestly, once things kicked off, I laid down here to wait for help. Or death, whichever comes first. Alright. If you need me, I'll be hiding down here. This is why you had this extinguisher on hand. That was no help. It's a fire distinguisher. It only tells you if it's a blaze, an inferno, or some other type of fire. The fire went out on its own. Fire distinguisher. What use is that? As a fireologist, I find it very useful. After all, as G.I. Joe says, knowing is half the battle. Surely, though, the other half would be doing something about it. No, knowing is half the battle. The other half is pretending not to know. It's classic counterintelligence. That sounds counterintelligence to me, alright. Alright. Let's see what's going on in the East Wing now. Rec room. Why is it so loud in here? Bro, it is good, isn't it? With every song I amaze myself. I said loud, not good. You love this set? Me too. My man, me too. What? That's not what I said at all. You're right, it is Christmas dance. You got a good ear, much like my co-writer got. I've heard of Christian rock, but not Christian dance. Well, they say God is a DJ after all. You couldn't turn it down, could you? Of course I couldn't turn it down. DJing this sudden and unexpected party was too good an opportunity to play some tunes from my new album, Irreverent. Super Soaker. You still have your Super Soaker with you. Brother Broseph, after what I saw last year, I don't travel without it. Would you ever part with it? And be left alone with all these nearly dead people? What would I do if they all... what's a bodacious way to put it? Converted to the Church of Zed and turned into mushheads? Bro, no, I'd only ever part with my God cannon if I had a suitably divine replacement. Why are these speakers so big? It seems like overkill for such a small room. Bro, don't be so ableist. Some of these people are hard of hearing. Chandelier. See ya. Oh, God! See is on the chandelier. Oh! I always wanted to try something. Try swinging when my husband was alive. Chandelier Graham. Braver. I don't care what the music it is. What music it is. I'm deaf. I just like the vibrations in my footsies. It keeps my insides loose, if you know what I mean. Sadly, I do. My bowels, it keeps my bowels loose. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. For doing... Enough! DJ desk is in the way. Can I get you to budge a little faster? No can do, mi amigo. I'm halfway through a set. I just can't pull out, not before finishing. Lights, disco lights. They seem screwed into the place. Alright, let's go back to the hallway. Plant. Sad daisies are my favorite kind of flower. Dining room. Intruder! Bucket on for a game of darts. I'm not letting them stop our fun. Agreed. Let's turn that fan off. What's going on here? A water fight, obviously. Are you safe up there? A slippery chair and my vertigo say no, but my heart says why not? Put down that balloon. Make me copper. Don't make me come back there and disarm you. Detective, even I know we can't go around tearing off people's arms. Kitchen trolley. At least they had the sense to move this away before they started their water fight. Not so. I was skateboarding on it earlier and crashed it over there. Menu. Today's menu just reads anarchy. And I'm having sevens. Okay, let me turn that off to the kitchen. Out front, what's this? Bug zapper. These things kill more harmless insects than harmful ones. They're banned from all Bloodwood campsites. Also, we can't afford them. Boxes. Mulch, just add liquid, doesn't even need to be a water jar. A distraction jar. If someone is interfering in the kitchen, ask them to open this. Does not open, guaranteed. Tins. First one is prunes, while the second one is prune juice. Scissors. Mom always said don't go running with scissors. It's just as well we don't have move animation then. How the scissors are gonna come in a blender. And industrial strength blender. There's nothing this can't turn into soup. Pots and pans, an assortment of kitchenware. Kitchenware like stuff you'd wear in the kitchen? No, Dooley, this stuff isn't even the right shape for wearing. So why is it called kitchenware then? I'm not the bad guy here, detective. Hey, well, we got some pots and pans. Dishes. They use stainless steel dishes here. We use them at camp too, mostly because they survive food fights, but also mostly because Emily can't burn them. It has a time block on. No fair, older people and also me need the freedom to eat whenever we want. Cabinet. There's 3x3 potatoes, 2x2 carrots, and 4x4 turnips. Seems this press is full of squared root vegetables. Tractor fan. I like tractors, but this fan, I've gone off them recently. This place is so much better knitted out than the Blood Wolf HQ. I can't wait until the kids retire and we can turn this into a new base. I don't want a chalkboard. This is a reminder to buy milk, garlic, and more garlic. Bin. It's empty. I guess the janitor has done their cleaning run for the night. Okay. Out front. Oh! Well, here we are at the bins and the ladder. Garbage tray. Seems to be random trash from the home. Box. Some medical stickers. Must be getting binned as they expire today. Medical stickers, eh? Third bin. I need to find a key to check these out. Locked. It's locked. Okay. Back to the car park. This is the kitchen. Let's go to the ladder here. Holy shit! Watch out! You're in the way! What the? Your way? What's going on up here? We're jousting. Is that not clear? You should maybe get your eyes checked. Hey, that's classicist. Why you got you a bad nerd? I'm gonna smash you with this broom, that's fun. Bring it on. Hold up! But why are you jousting? On the roof of all places. Because he's a bounder. No way, you're a baddie bad boots here. Oh dear. This has gotten very out of hand. Collection of boots. One of these might come in handy. You don't expect us to tidy this whole mess up, right? Right? Fair maiden, what's going on here? Oh, I got a letter and some flowers in the post, and well, I spilt some tea on it and couldn't fully read the name. It was Toby! Toby with an I! It was Toby with an Y! Who spells Toby with an I? I do, that's my name. It's a stupid name. I don't know what to do. This has gotten very out of hand. Why don't you just leave, then? Well, I like the thrill of two men fighting over me. I just wish I had some protection. Why are we all staring at that? I mean safety gear. Did you wear these as armor? Could you? They're pots. Do I look like a boiled ham to you? Fair point. They're not exactly human shape. I'll see what I can do. Alright. Let's get back. Oh! Hey! Car! Hey, I have a sandwich in the... the car! Drive it like you stole it! They did steal it. I can tell, but how they're driving it? Why did you have this banner ready to go? In a place like this, you have lots of free time. I've got banners for all sorts of goings on. Can I have it? No, I need to cheer them on. Stop this instant. This is a crime. What are you gonna do about it, New Wheels? We call that oh crap, we're the subway, aren't we? Alright. And I think with this, we're gonna call it an episode. This retirement home is gone nutso! And so in our next part, we're gonna figure out what's going on. We've checked one half, so now we have to check the other half. And we're getting some things that we need. Until next time, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich and Excel Sport, inviting you to subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like, I appreciate that. And we will advance on this. Now, check out some of the other videos that can pop up at 3 p.m. Eastern Time every day on the channel. Others that I'm working on is I'm working my way through the Tomb Raider Core Designs timeline. I am on Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. I'm also working my way through the Sherlock Holmes series from Frogwares in a chronological order. At the time of this recording, when this recording is being made, I am on the 6th game of the chronology, which is also the 6th game release. Once Chapter 1 comes out, it's going to be the 7th game in the chronology. And the game I'm playing is The Testament of Sherlock Holmes. I'm also working my way through through Aliens vs. Predator 2000. This is the one that came out before the one I played on the channel, which was Aliens vs. Predator, quote, the 2010 release. I'm also working my way through Porthole 2. I'm working my way through The Witness. I'm working my way through the Zork series in the chronological order. I just recently finished Zork 3, so I think I'm going to be starting Beyond Zork next, but I don't recall rightly at the moment. I'll find out when the time comes. I'm also working my way through Call of the Sea. Also at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday through Sunday, I have videos going up. I have a fic reading that goes up every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Wednesday morning, it usually sees another game playthrough go up. Thursday morning is either a Monstrum 2 run or Dead by Daylight. It all depends what I can get scheduled, what I can get in by the time I'm ready to upload the videos. On Friday, it's usually part of a fighting game story mode playthrough, and Saturday usually sees retrospective videos go up. Until next time, take care and have fun. Bye all.